you have these characters who emerge in this sort of podcasting realm. Like, take a look at Sharp. He comes out, he's got this gimmick, he's yelling at bitches. It's working, it's going great. He then sees that and he believes that he's the man and that he can do any kind of content he wants. So all of a sudden he's interviewing 60-year-old rappers and random people. And it's just like, he thought he was a star on a level that he clearly wasn't. Now 607 Unc, he's out here. He's making every podcast that he's on fun and unpredictable, and it's working so good. But the thing about it is that we have to keep switching it up. You know, it's like it has to stay interesting, and the gimmick of dissing gangs is really not going to work.
Here's the difference between him and Sharp. Sharp wasn't funny. Unc is funny. Whether it's facial expressions, what he's saying, he's going to be like, what the hell?
With Sharp, it was a pure crash out. It was purely him being an irrational fucking monster. And then the girls trying to deal with it to one extent or another. But he ended up overthinking it and thinking that he was bigger than that. He should have kept doing that. He should still be yelling at hoes right now.
Yeah, if he would have stayed with the women.
Yeah,
he could have been the dude. What's the dude that died? He could have kind of like been in his lane, just on some
Kevin
pimp
Samuels.
shit. He like on some gorilla pimp type shit.
Because the problem with Sharp, and I can't believe that we're talking about Sharp, but the problem with Sharp is that he actually sucks with girls, and all of his big episodes were with girls that we got for him. And then once he started getting girls, they ended up being the leathery bar hounds.
But I will say this. Damn homies, damn show broke his back. Damn homie showed that you really ain't that pimp that you said you was.
She's 50 Cent, he's Ja Rule.
Yeah, she damn show definitely. Shout out to damn homies. Yeah. She put his fire out. She showed that real intimate, weird side of him. Nigga, you cried. You cried over me. You drunk my urine. You did this. Like, so now niggas is like, hold on, bro.
You told me about your torso.
Yeah, like great. And now it's coming out. Yeah. Shit she said is coming out.
Yeah.
That's why I fuck with damn homies. I think I fuck with her because she's bold enough not to give a fuck. And you was loyal to Sharp. Remember, I wanted to bring her on the show, and you weren't fucking with it because of Sharp.
You hear that? They think I'm a soulless animal.
No, that's a fact.
That just wants to throw my host to the wolves.
I damn sure tried to bring you. Was like, I'm not feeling it. No, that's what happened.
I care deeply about all of my hosts, and I want the best for them. That's why I dissect their every move and micromanage everything that goes on here. Not really. In reality, I just kind of let everything happen.
I mean, look, man, the ship is moving. I think that I think where we're at right now,
the best time in No Jumper's recent history. We can respect the SoundCloud era when I was just getting all these interviews. We can respect the Melrose era where everything was crazy as fuck every day. But this time period right now, I'm just saying, it may have been bigger number-wise during the COVID, AD, T-Rel, et cetera era, but right now is the most interesting time, I think, in the history of No Jumper. We got the WAC arc continuing on, most successful show in No Jumper history.
Yeah.
We got 4 Extra out here doing his thing, refusing to compromise. We got 607 Unc being a freaky bisexual witch doctor. We got the Lush slowly crumbling and falling apart on camera, buzzballs to the face. We got, the Aunt Hefe, Munchie B, No Jumper show unfold, and we've got Brandon, the antagonist, intellectual.
He owned that spot.
Whatever. And we have huge plans. This is something that I want you to get in on. This is what's going to happen soon. I'll just think out loud because who cares? And this is actually a meeting that I just had with Josh. But basically, like, we need new blood here. We need new faces constantly coming in and out of here. So this is our plan. We get a lot of people in here one day. We're going to do a casting call to get different people to come who want to be a part of this, right? Saturday morning, we get all these people in here, all these different guys who want to be No Jumper hosts, who want to be tested. I was thinking like we could have them compete on physical activities or create different interesting competitions. But then when I thought about that, who cares? Who cares who's the fastest? Who cares who's the strongest? This means nothing. What matters is, can they do battle with each other on camera? So this is my idea. We take these guys, if we've got 30 of them out there, one by one, we bring them in here and we do different duels. I don't know if it's going to be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, but it'd be like me, one of the other hosts, and then we bring these hosts in here and we submit topics, and they have to basically go back and forth, not like a formal debate, but they have to discuss these topics. And over the course of the 10 minutes, whatever it is, we're going to figure out who the winner is. And in some cases, they will defeat. I don't know. We're going to create like an official structure for this.
I see your vision.
They will defeat the other person. That person has to go home. And then meanwhile, we have another live stream going on out there where all the people who are waiting to come in here are basically, you know, politic and doing whatever the fuck is going on out there. And the goal is to take this 30 people and turn it into like 6 by the end of the night. Then those 6 do a sleep stream where we set it up. The fans can send in TTS messages and play music or whatever while they're sleeping, just to fuck with them. And after that night of them sleeping in here and being all crammed together or whatever, we come in the next day and we do the finals and we figure out who is going to be the champion of this. And at the end of it is a no jumper contract to consistently work here for X number of months.
So, and then I'll go back to what I was just telling you.
Tons
in your
of
office.
content. I think this
so.
Is
What you guys just witnessed is you witnessed a white dude put together a full-blown mission that doesn't require anybody gets hurt or goes to jail.
You feel me?
This is a fact, right? I just told you in the room. I said, "Yo, bro, the street nigga aspect of shit is played out right now. Everybody that's winning is regular Derek Degler, you know, Gomer Powell, background people, right? They don't give a fuck. They put up on their jeans, a shirt, hat, and it's cool. They jump in the back of a black car with a hot chick, and they go over here, do some shit, and make a couple $100,000, and it's cool. Meanwhile, you got the dudes over here mad dogging, mean mugging, talking about nothing. What you just said was genius.
Thank you.
Right? And I'm
very excited about it.
And I'm in full support of it. So whatever it is I need to do or I got to do, I'm in full support of it.
The question is, what should the general demographic be? Because I obviously have concerns about putting a bunch of different street dudes in here together. Obviously, we're going to have security. People are going to be searched.
It ain't even about street. Listen, I'm going to be real. If you're a street dude, I'm going to keep it 100 with you right now. We already got the street dudes we want in here. That comes as street dudes. If you're a street dudes, I suggest you tone it down. Don't let it be obvious you're a street dude and use that once you get in the seat. I'm just going to be real with you, bro. Like, you're not going to get more authentic than 4 extras on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to get more authentic than that when it comes to a street dude, right? I don't do what 4 extras do, right? I had 3 calls today. Kroger, you know what I'm saying? With Tony Martin in the UK, you know, for setting up some wilding out tour shows. You get what I'm saying? In the fucking warehouse to negotiate the percentages they've been charging me. They're too high. Those were my calls today. While me and R&B sat down there in the office and got my windshield changed on the G-Wagon. And we ordered sweet greens.
Ooh, I love that.
Right? What I'm saying is, but at the drop of a dime, I could turn that on, talk that talk. We could walk that walk. But come up here, bro, and use that as part of your alter ego. Don't have it 100% because those type of dudes, and I got to keep it 100, I'll fuck with him. When they get to the table, they be too cool and they fold. Travis Ford said right there, he spent more time fake rolling blunts than engaging in the conversation because they be caught up on what the perception of themselves gonna look like. And I want him to hear this because I really think he can be something with this, but I think he's better on the creative side outside of the camera, creating shit and helping put together things. He's great at that, right? But come up here, bro, minus that, and just use that when you get in the seat.